I'm back to talk about another album, The Death of Slim Shady. I'm Malia Dubs, and I'm a writer. That's it. This video, I wanted to really focus on this one aspect of Slim Shady and the haters. The very first song starts off with spitting right away, and he really makes it apparent that his disgust and his anger and his resentment towards his haters is still alive and well. And partly is what has awakened this Slim Shady beast within Marshall Mathers. First, let's just talk a little bit about what a Slim Shady hater is. It's not necessarily a person who doesn't like his music. It is a sort of this in-between person that's sort of a fan, but not a fan. He specifically talks about critics and how people just pick apart things and find reasons to hate on him, and they make judgments on him that aren't true. It's been a sentiment that he's had sort of throughout his entire career. So when I first listened to this album, I wasn't sure if the haters that he claimed to have really existed in the way that he was displaying it. I was listening to it and I was thinking like, yeah, I get it. You know, fuck the haters. I get that. Fuck them. But is it really like this much hate for his music? Because it's good music and he's obviously super successful. I listened to it. I obviously fell in love with it. I was ready to chat and give people hugs and high fives. Yes, M had did it, put out a great piece of work. And I realized that people are still hating on Eminem, which is crazy to me because he is constantly trolling people in a way that makes them hate him even more. I've sort of described these character rappers for other videos that I did. Go watch them. I likened it to a Greek mythology tale. So if I were to describe the Slim Shady character rapper, he would be this Joker type of character, someone who takes joy and pleasure in aggravating people in the deepest corners of your moral code. Like he just gets in there, he digs in there. He even said in one of his bars, punching down is not beneath me. He stoops to his enemy's level. And this is Slim Shady, the character rapper, not Marshall. I don't know him, okay? He's expressing a lot of Slim Shady in his music. I don't know if he expresses Slim Shady in his life. Who knows what he does? We don't know him. So, I mean, his music, okay? Slim Shady, the character rapper, he stoops to his enemy's level and just dukes it out nasty right there at ground zero. Really just finds a way to just dig. And it gets to people, obviously, because people are always saying something bad about his music. They're finding reasons to dislike his music. Slim Shady is awakened by these people who were hating in recent history because his music lacked a certain energy, a certain anger that he was hated for. At this point, the album sounds like he's really to a new level of fed up. So the insults are outrageous, obviously, because this is what the Slim Shady character does. And then there's this relationship between him and the haters that just goes on and on. They are molded together in an important way. It's always a dance between people who are critiquing and constantly nagging and nitpicking, and Slim Shady, who is always offending. He is successful, so there's no doubt that people are enjoying his music. No matter what they say, people are mostly enjoying it. What is inspiring to a lot of people is his audacity and that he is willing to fight back on hate, especially just hate for hate's sake. It's not even productive. It's just, I'm just gonna say something bad about Slim and his music. And people feel inspired by that. I, for one, am also inspired by his audacity. This album is yet another piece of work that is giving me more clarity in how to move forward in my own artistic journey as other albums have in the past. Yeah, I think that's mostly what I want to say. I've recorded this video so many times. I mean, the struggle is so realsies. Anyway, I am going to make another video where I talk more about this concept of duality in Eminem's concept album. I hope that you will join me there and get more in depth into that aspect of the album. I wanted to do this one and really talk about just this hater component of the album because I think it's an important one. There's a lot there that we can learn about ourselves and about the way we interact with music, his music, other artists' music. So get in the comments and let me know what you think about it. I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Namaste.